the former National Director of Public Prosecutions, Mxolisi Nxasana, took to the stand of the Zondo Commission again on Monday following his first appearance earlier in the year, where he told the Commission of the unorthodox way he was hired by then-President Jacob Zuma. Yesterday, he detailed how after 8 months of getting the top job, he could barely get an audience with Jacob Zuma, who was convinced that Nxasana was out to press corruption charges against him. Here's Mxolisi.
The president to behave in the manner that he behaved, because all of a sudden he had an attitude against me. He didn't want to see me at all. And I got that from reliable sources, people very close to him, because everyone was now offering to hook me up with the president, which I found it very strange. And this is what I got from all those people who were offering to hook me up with the president. And some of the people were very close to the president. Yeah. Soon after I got this rumor that the president wanted to, that I wanted to reinstate charges against the president, and that the president had this attitude, I contacted the person who was the legal advisor at the time, Mr. Hali. Mm-hmm. And I remember I had to chase him also. Mm-hmm. At one point, because I live in Midrand, I had to stop him on N1. That is where there is that restaurant, the Bridge restaurant. We had to stop. I stopped him there, and I related to him that I have a problem. The things that I'm hearing, that the president doesn't want to see me, and can you please arrange a meeting so that you can meet with the president? And all the time, even when I met him in Durban, I would also meet him in Durban, and I will tell him the same thing, and he'll assure me that no, the president is very comfortable with your work. There is nothing, don't worry about those rumors.
Nxasana's appointment came as a surprise to many in the legal profession, particularly given his encounters with the law. But even more surprising was how, according to Nxasana, Zuma wanted to use the very same transgressions to oust him out of office.
Is it your evidence that the only incidents which could have feasibly formed the subject matter of such an inquiry by the president, or such a statement, happened, you say, when?
In 1985, 84 and 85, yeah.
Despite his short stay at the National Prosecuting Agency, Mxolisi Nxasana and Zuma agreed to part ways for a fee of 17 million rands of public money, which the Concord has already declared invalid. Here's a backstory to that, according to Nxasana.
I was willing to participate in the mediation process as proposed by the president.
Independently of this letter, do you recall where the proposal came from?
Yes, because I never proposed any mediation.
So you say it could only have come from the side of the presidency?
Yes.
Okay.
From whom did the settlement proposal come? This meeting was taking place at the residence of the former president?
No, Mfanagit, I think, but I think we must just settle this. You have to leave, and you have to sort out your issues, the issues with my legal team of how you vacate the office.
Did that ever come from him?
That is correct, Chair.
And are you sure about that?
I'm sure about it.
That he said he wanted you to leave?
Yes, Chair.
Mr. Nxasana, I see that in this letter of 15 January, paragraph 7 thereof says, we further wish to record that our client has at no stage initiated the discussions regarding settlement proposals. this seems to suggest that the settlement proposals or settlement negotiations that were taking place were initiated by the presidency and not by ourselves. Is that right?
That is correct, Chair.
Yes, you never initiated any negotiations.
I never initiated any negotiation, Chair.
Yes, okay, thank you.
Thank you very much for keeping up with the South African political landscape, as it were, and how money is fast becoming a factor. Political capital. We connect those two again next week, Tuesday at 6:30, only on CNBC Africa. Until then, keep it locked right here.